Are you married or in a relationship? Do you share your password with your partner? Today, we're going to journey into the minds of some couples and some single people and see what they have to say, and then we'll talk about it.
All right, so you guys are dating each other, right?
Yep.
For today's video, can I have you guys switch phones with each other and check each other's messages?
Yep.
So check each other's messages. What's your phone?
Oh, mine?
Yeah, check your phone too. Like,
I thought we were just doing one person switching around.
oh, no. Check both phones real quick. Just real quick.
Hey,
What? So you don't need to go through my phone?
look at it. Come on.
Can't look at your phone?
Nah.
Wait,
Nah.
why?
I can't look through my phone.
Wait, why?
Because I can't look through my phone.
Why not? Though?
I don't want to.
What's on your
It's
phone?
called trust. I don't even think.
Your phone. We talked about this.
Why?
So I can show them the shit.
How about we not?
Why not?
Good. There's no reason to go through my phone.
All right, so you don't have some explaining to
Yes,
do.
he knows that.
Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
You ready to go?
Okay.
I gotta
I'm
go
sorry.
to
Can you
Apple
guys
for a
find
minute.
someone else to do it? Please. I'm sorry.
Okay. Classic red flag. Classic. Your partner or spouse does not want to hand over their phone. You could see that I think they might have already been through something before, and he already knew that something could possibly be up. But, in a lot of relationships these days, privacy is an issue. Trust is a major issue. I feel like with the digital dating game, there's so many options for people out there, and it's so easy for people to cheat. It's so easy for someone to slide in your partner's DMs or yours. Turn them notifications off. You'll never know that they even got there. But for the fact that they were confronted, and she was so quick to go through her man's phone, right? She was like, oh yeah, yep. And the interviewer was like, hold on, where's your phone? Her response was quick. Why do we got to go through my phone? It's about trust.
Trust and honesty, and that's the way it's supposed to be. Unconditional love.
Throwing those words out there like that, trust, why, no, it's a definite sign of someone hiding something. Hopefully you haven't been through anything like that. I feel that it's a really common thing with women these days because women get so much action, especially on these dating sites. I mean, I'm a single man. I'm a DM slider myself. Not so much anymore, but I know what it's like to be browsing and see that girl, and even though that she might have got a man or something in the background, a man's still gonna take that shot. That's just in a man's nature, It's when you're on that mission, it's in a man's nature. I'm not gonna generally say that every man does it, and I'm not gonna generally say that every woman, is a cheater and hides. But it just seems to be like women do it more often than men, because women don't slide into men's DMs as much as a man will slide into a woman's DM. But I mean, if you came across a situation like this where your spouse or your partner refused to give you access to their phone, maybe y'all need to sit down and have a talk.
I didn't know that other people they don't know that partner's password to their phone. But why? And I know this is controversial. If it's hold on. Okay, wait. Let me read some people. If it's private, then you need another phone. What? Okay. So and yeah, I completely agree that you should never date someone you don't trust. But it's not about if I ever felt like I didn't trust someone, of course I would never date them. But I want to see the conversation between you and the plumber. I feel like in American relationships they have privacy. They have bubbles and oh my gosh, an invasion of space. So imagine literally wanting to spawn in children with another person. Okay, literally merging male and female version of that person. Okay, to create a little spawn, but you don't know you don't know what they're doing on that phone. That's so weird. That's so weird to me.
Okay, two things. One I could say she's right about, and one I could say I'm a little on the fence about. The thing that I'm a little on the fence about is the whole just wanting to see my conversations. she just gave an example of wanting to see what he was saying to the plumber. And I'm like, if you're just being that damn nosy, that I don't even know if it's a trust thing, but for the fact that you want to go through my phone just to see my random conversations. And I don't know if she's from America or not, but she did say that American people have this thing with privacy. And I think that that's a good thing, even in a marriage and in a relationship, even in a long-term relationship. I think that there is some form of privacy that needs to be there because all conversations are not equal. You just can't have access to a conversation with me talking to my brother or my sister or my mom or a boss or a coworker or something like that, speaking about something that maybe they don't want everybody to know. And I think that's the one line where I would draw in the sand is like, if you feel like there's infidelity and you're coming to me and you want to test that, yeah, here, go ahead, go through. But just don't get this wild hair up your ass and you just want to just browse, look through my phone and invade my privacy and look at my private conversations with other people, to see what they've trusted me with saying. Like, I think that that is an invasion of privacy, whether you're in America or abroad. I just don't think that's the way to go. And the second thing is, I feel that she's right about if two people are about to merge and have a child, therefore bonding their life together forever, I think that there should be a sense of sharing. I think that if you have a child together, there should be no reason why you don't have your wife or your spouse's or your partner's password to their phone. I just don't see it. I mean, there's many things that could come up where you need access to the phone predominantly for the child. And again, if I'm married, we could be out with friends or family, and one of us could not have our phones available. And I mean, I've never done it, but I've seen people, it's second nature for them to get their partner's phone and pick up or take a picture or do something like that. So I do feel in one instance that there is room for sharing your password. But at the same time, there has to be a level of privacy and respect for other people who you are or they are in communication with. Every conversation is not for everybody. And I think that the more you and your spouse, you and your partner talk about this, and if you lay the foundation out before it gets too far into the relationship and it turns into a problem, then I think the easier it is to overcome that obstacle or have it not even be an obstacle. I mean, why don't we just take the whole thing out of the equation and lay the guidelines down first? You guys hash it out and come to your conclusion and then go ahead with the rest of your life. Sounds like a pretty easy solve to me.
You're living together. What the hell are you doing without each other's passwords? I think I would break up with someone on the spot if I was like, give me your phone, and they were like, no. And some people will say if they're going to cheat on you, they're going to do it anyway, regardless if you have their phone password. They're a million times more likely to cheat on you if you can't even get that.
Anyone that says otherwise is being gaslit either by their man, something they read online.
What they'll say is, I don't have time to be checking up on my partner like that.
It is not about time. No one is telling you to sit there and look at his phone or her phone all day. It's just the fact that they don't trust you enough to just have it available when you need it. If you're in an emergency situation and their phone is dead, now they can't just access your phone because you need your privacy. You don't have time to give me your passcode.
You wouldn't even have it as a thought if they just gave you access. In the beginning of the relationship, you're not going to have complete access to each other's phones.
Yeah.
But if you're serious,
if you're going to spend the rest of your life with this person,
it's much more likely that they're actually not doing something if you have full access to their phone at any point. Then no, you cannot have access to my phone. Then fine, I don't even need to know anything. Don't even let me look because I'm already gone.
And yes, I totally agree with most of her sentiment. I mean, again, you're entering a life with someone. If you've been in a relationship 3, 4, 5 plus years, let alone married for 10 or 15 or whatever, I just think, again, like I said, that there are situations that will come up, if they haven't already, where it's going to require you to have access to your partner's phone. I don't know if I'll be so quick to break up with someone if I asked for their phone and they said no. I think that's a little extreme, but it would absolutely cause pause and make me think, okay, what is this person hiding? I mean, I don't really necessarily see myself ever asking my spouse for their phone because, again, other than being at a function, family barbecue, friend's house, or, you know, maybe you guys went out on an errand and you left your phone. It happens. People leave their phones behind. And in the instance that something like that happens and you have to use your spouse's phone and they say no, then there's a red flag. And, maybe it's possible you already saw some other red flags before that happened, that you didn't want to address. But I feel that in a relationship, the sooner that it's talked about and brought to the forefront, the sooner you guys get this out of the way, because it will come an issue. Like you may think that it's nothing right now. There's going to come a time when you or your spouse accidentally left your phone, dropped your phone, or just need it quickly for something. And that question is going to arise. And what are you going to say? Leave in the comments how you feel about sharing your password with your spouse or your partner. And in closing, I like to say that any relationship in life is based off trust. I think that's the fundamental foundation to have with your family, to have with your friends, to have with your partner, to have with your co-workers and your boss. I mean, trust is the ultimate thing. And if you don't have trust in any relationship that you're in, you might as well not even consider it a relationship. You might as well consider it a situationship or a partnership or barely even a friendship. I mean, I trust all my friends with my life. I can give my friends my phone and there's no issue. Vice versa. Then with me, I've never had an issue with giving my woman my phone because I'm not a cheater, but that's just me. But we do need to have a level of trust. Even though some things may seem suspicious, it's not always what it is. How do I feel about sharing a password? Is it mandatory? I wouldn't say it's mandatory, but I would say that it is an option that should always be open, and it is something that you should never say no to. When your partner asks for your phone, you should never say no, because hey, who knows what could be happening. Thank you for your time today. I've enjoyed you guys hanging out here with me. And once again, YouTube family, I am on the road to 1,000 subscribers. If you enjoy this content and you would like me to keep going with this content, or if you have any content ideas that you would like for me to react to,